بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Hello, welcome to the show. You are watching Alive with Dr. Zhu, and this is 247online.tv. So welcome to the show. Today's show is going to be about how to get out of stuck. Now tell me that how many of you felt that just your past is holding you back and you just can't get out. Now this is a very common feeling when something happens to us in the past and we just can't deal with it and we don't know what to do with it and we just stay there and we just stay stuck. So we have to examine what is actually happening there. So when you look into the root causes of this, is basically this is what it gives you, a depression or feeling blue. And once you are recognizing that this is what is happening, it's easier to actually do something about it. You know that there are 4 stages of how we progress in our behavior, and this is, first of all, is that you deny it. No, I don't have it, I don't feel blue, I don't feel depressed. Second of all is you get angry when somebody is mentioning that you may be feeling blue or feeling depressed or being stuck. And third is when you actually realize that yes, you are. So you come to an acceptance phase, and then only then, once you start to admit it, then you're ready to change. So basically, it's very important to look into this because your actual physical health will be depending on that. You don't resolve your past issues, that is going to be showing up on your health very soon, one illness after another. And most importantly, all your frustrations and angers will be coming from there. And if you have a lot of frustration and you get angry a lot, that means that you have something in your past which you haven't resolved. So all your resentments, all your guilt, all your things which are keeping you back in the past and you cannot go forward, basically is coming from that. Now, what do we do about that? So in our mind session, first of all, is looking at your root causes are important. So looking at who are you not forgiving. Somebody must have hurt you. Some event had to happen in the past, and look into the earliest events as possible. You can basically list all the people who ever hurt you. So just take a piece of paper and write down whoever made you sad, whoever did whatever made you angry. Just make sure that you write down fully the list. Okay? So the forgiveness exercise to start healing your unforgiveness is this. Besides every name, you are going to write this. I know that you behaved and you acted to the best of your ability you could. And you did the best. What I am going to cut the pain cycle now, and I'm going to forgive you, and I set you free. So every one of the person on the list, you're going to write this sentence. You must forgive them and set them free. So you go down on your list, on the entire list of whoever hurt you, made you sad, made you fearful, made you angry. Just do that. So once you're done, turn the paper around and start writing down a list of people who you hurt, who you made angry, who you made sad. So take that list, and then again you are going to forgive yourself, because you are going to tell in writing that I know I did the best of my ability at that moment of a time, but I'm going to cut the pain cycle. I'm going to forgive myself and set myself free. So go down on a list and do that. Now, once you have your full list, there is one more thing to do, is take your list, take your paper, go outside somewhere, take a bucket of water with you and a match. Go out, contemplate on it, and once you're ready to let all go, light up the match, light up the paper, and let it burn. Watch it as it burns and render it all to the universe, because that point onwards, you can never ever bring those grudges up from the past, because you know that's all resolved, that's all forgiven. And you know that every one of those unforgiveness situations inside you going to be causing you something which is unhealthy, and you're going to be showing up in an illness. Now, do you want that? Or what do you actually want? So these are the things to make sure that you explore into yourself. This is the tool how to fix it as a forgiveness exercise. So I hope that this was beneficial for you to look into your past. So thank you. This was a mind session for today. You are watching Alive with Dr. Zhu. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. You are watching Alive with Dr. Zhu on 247online.tv. We reached to our second part, which is how to eat better if you are feeling stuck and depressed and a little bit of blue. So, did you know that what you eat is actually contributing to how you feel? So, when you're eating a lot of high greasy foods, a lot of fried foods, the curry puffs, the pakoras, anything fried doughs, high cakes, and let's see, all of those high fatty foods with the high fat sauces in there, that will be contributing you to feel lower and bluer. So was eating a lot of rice, a lot of potato, and a lot of white breads. So if you have a lot of these in your diet, for sure, it's going to make you feel blue even more, because it's impossible for your body to feel better actually if you are eating these foods. Physiologically, your blood sugar is always dropping down and down, so it's very impossible for your brain to feel better. Now, if you start correcting just the way how you are eating and getting off from your emotional eating, and you eat a lot more live foods, which is fresh fruits, vegetables, salads, and even vegetables which are cooked and lightly cooked, keeping all the goodness in there, you will start to feel better. Drinking a lot of water with those will also help. So the moment you start to give your body the high water content foods, you are going to feel better. So if you look at any nations and cultures, all these high fatty and fried foods are actually cultural foods because they are very inexpensive to make it. So all these are the donuts, all the fried doughs, they are found in every culture. So if you can treat them as street foods, if you like them, and you keep them as only 10% in your diet, then you're going to actually very, very soon feel better. Now, how soon? Let me tell you that the first meal is going to help you to feel better. And as long as you are eating better, you are feeling better. And every meal is going to affect you for the next 4 to 6 hours. So it will be always up to you how you are going to feel how you're fueling yourself and how you're feeling. So if it's low, then remember, look back what you were eating, change that, and the next meal can put you back to feeling better. In an overall, once you are changing your eating habits, it will take you 3 to 5 days to feel completely better. So just stick with it, stay there, and just keep on with your portions, keep on eating the high fruits and vegetables, and you can add the wholeness of the grains and the whole grains to this, and anything which is made out of the whole grains as a pastry and breads, and so you will feel better. Legumes with that, like the chads here in Pakistan, it's a lovely way of having a snack. Now, what to add in terms of oils? Nuts and seeds are a great way to add healthy oils. So the portion again is 1 handful at a time. If it's almonds and walnuts or even peanuts we don't highly recommend that much. But if you keep with the almonds and the walnuts, and the cashews are much better choice. So what to do on your treat foods, because you will be actually eating those foods. And fried foods, this is how we go. You have your plate, and if you have fried chicken, make sure that your rice or your potato portion of your meal is boiled or grilled or baked, so as your vegetables. And if you are choosing to have French fries or fried rices or fried noodles, then make sure that your chicken portion and a vegetable portion are either steamed or baked or grilled. So basically, these are a very tiny bit of help for you, and I hope it was beneficial to hear, because the more better you are going to feel your body, the sooner the better you are going to feel. So this was our nutrition and an eating part. This is Dr. Zhu, and we will be right back. Thank you. Welcome back to the show. You are watching Alive with Dr. Zhu on 247online.tv. We arrived to our third segment on exploring today how to get out of stuck. Now, movement. Movement is the first and single thing what you can do to feel better. So once you move 1, it will make you feel better. You move 2, it make you feel even better. Now, how does it actually look like to move? So most people who feel blue, basically they sit down, and this is the body posture, how they look like. Now, the first movement you can do is get yourself upright and look up with your head. So this is the first movement to start to feel better. So the moment you change your posture, you are going to feel better. So recognize when you are slouching somewhere and you're sitting like this and your head is down, and then you're watching TV in this position, and especially it's a movie which is sad movie and keeps you stuck into feeling sad, that you are going to be staying in a sad position and a sad feeling. So the moment you are going to pull yourself upright, open your chest and lift up your head, you are going to feel better. So this is number one, what you can catch yourself. Number two of movement is when you're sitting down too much, first thing to do is you are going to stand up. Because the moment you stand up, you are going to feel better. So if you actually just sit down and stand up and sit down and stand up, it looks very crazy when I'm doing it this way. However, it's very, very beneficial. Because the moment you give a little circulation, blood circulation for your body, you're going to start to feel better. Now these are the very first little steps what you can do to get yourself into actually the next step, which is exercise. And I would highly recommend that once you are feeling blue, get yourself out. You need a new routine. So you cannot have any holes in your daily routine and schedule which will allow you to sit down and do nothing. So keep doing things. Morning exercise, go for your walk, do all the meditations, watch previous shows how to do this, and the evening do a little bit of yoga. Keep moving. So the moment you start mixing up different movements in your life, the easier it's going to be. Stay on the roll and keep moving. So remember that take all the sad movies out, take out the sitting times, get hobbies into your daily life, and just keep moving, keep doing. Now remember this. Good thing to move is a little bit of a cleaning around your house. And I am sure there is always a drawer which needs to be cleaned. My mom used to say that. And there is always a rug to shake out. There is always something to wash and always something to iron. And hey, you eat, so you're going to wash your own dishes. That's also movement. So once you get used to living your life that you are constantly on the move, is going to help you, is not going to actually allow you to go back and feel sad. So the more you stay on the roll, the better you're going to feel. So this was our movement part for you to get out of stuck. And there's one more little thing I forgot to say here, and I like to add for your exercises, 7-minute rule. If you are exercising for 7 minutes and you don't feel better, that means you are really sick. So take a day off. But if you are okay in 7 minutes and just look at your watch, 7 minutes passed, I'm sure you are going to feel better, and it's going to be very easy just to keep moving on. So give yourself a chance, keep moving on. Thank you so much. You were watching Alive with Dr. Zhu, and stay tuned, we will be right back. Welcome back to the show. You are watching Alive with Dr. Zhu, and this is 247online.tv. Today we are exploring how to get out of stuck, and we arrived to our fourth segment, which is a resting part. This is normally a meditation part, what you can actively do to get yourself out of stuck. Now today I would like to repeat and review for you body observation, which is we've been doing. So the first thing what you're going to be doing is, once you are feeling this way and you exercise on a regular basis, that you close your eyes and you're just going to observe what is happening. When the sadness, hurt, any of the blue feeling comes, you can just close your eyes and watch what is actually happening. You can watch these feelings come and let them be there. You stay without judgment, stay without analyzation. You don't have to say anything, you don't have to repeat back anything, you don't have to answer anything. The only thing is what you are doing is allowing that feeling to be there. So the moment you allow it to be there, you're going to have messages coming. You're going to remember why those are there, because those are reminding you your unforgivenesses which you already forgave. So take those learnings and just keep it there. That's all what you do while you are breathing. Now, there is a visual exercise which I would like to share with you, and which looks like this. The moment you are going to realizing who you were before, or the blue feeling person, make a visual image on your mind of that blue feeling person. Now basically you can take an eraser, or you can turn your entire body into a sculpture which is made out of sand. So what do you do? So what you do is have that sand melting all the way down. So you have your whole body, which was made out of sand as a sculpture, slow by slow erasing until nothing left but tiny bit of pieces of sand. So everything is basically disintegrated. Now what do you do next? You take your entire sands and you rebuild your picture exactly the way you want it. So it's very easy to put on a smile because you just rebuild it yourself. So make that picture colorful, put a smile on, make it moving, put movement in there, see yourself moving, bring the picture up very, very vibrant in front of your eyes, and you are going to see what's going to happen. So the moment all these feelings come, you know what to do. You watch it, you observe it, you let it be there, and you actively want to change actually your appearance, your behavior. What you're going to do is you're erasing the old person and you rebuild it back. This can be done within 5-10 minutes of a time, and you can practice it during the day, so this will help you greatly. So thank you so much for watching. This was our show today on how to get out of stuck. I hope that I was able to help you guys with any of these little tools and feel better and be happy. So this was Alive with Dr. Zhu, and you were watching 247online.tv. Thank you and see you next time.